Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Casey, and in this week's episode, we're going to be doing an installation of an EVO Pro Series bumper. We've got Mark's Jeep still in the driveway, and it's going to be going onto his rig. It's the same bumper that I'm running on my Jeep, and I'm super happy with it, and I think that's why Mark decided to pick this up for his Jeep. It's super functional, and it looks really good. As always guys, if you're new to the channel and just stopping by for the first time and you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're returning to the channel and you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Every Monday I'm releasing a new video, and we're also releasing some videos throughout the week as we have content. Alright guys, so we're just going to start by pulling off the factory bumper. It's usually 8 bolts that connect it to the frame rails. If you've never had your bumper off before, you may want to hit it with some rust inhibitor before to try to free it up. Liquid wrench, things like that work really well. As you can see here on Mark's bumper, it already has some modifications done to it. He's installed a winch and winch plate in behind the bumper here. So we're gonna get all of that taken off, unbolted, do something with these light brackets, and just get this factory bumper taken off. Then we're gonna start bolting up the EVO Pro Series bumper. All right, so we're just underneath the front bumper. The previous owner seems to have kind of mounted a winch upside down, probably some sort of custom winch plate here that we're gonna have to look at once we get the bumper off. The factory bumpers on Wranglers are very straightforward to take off. There is 8 bolts. You'll find 2 of them. Sorry guys, the lighting is really bad under here and I can't get a good light. But basically, you can see the frame rail here, and on each side of the frame rail there are 2 bolts holding a plate onto the horn of the frame rail. And then on the inside, these ones are the harder ones to get out. There's 2 bolts in here as well. You're gonna have to use some extensions, and if you have some wobble connectors for your, that's probably not the right technical term, but like the little CV joints for your socket set, that's gonna really help you get into these inner bolts. And we're gonna deal with the same thing over here on this side. So you can see the frame rail, and you're gonna have 2 bolts on each side of the frame rail connecting the horn, the horn of what I'm calling the horn, which is actually just the end of the frame, to the bumper. So we're gonna have to get these 8 bolts off, and then we're gonna just basically pull this bumper off, and we're gonna have a good look at how this winch is mounted up. We're gonna be taking that off. Mark has a really nice Warren Xeon winch that we're going to be bolting into the new EVO bumper. So if you have an impact, this is going to make this job a little bit easier. The bolts that you're going to be undoing are 18 millimeter. I don't know if I'll need all of these extensions, but the inner 2 bolts are really kind of hard to get at, especially because Mark's Jeep here has this winch kind of in the way. So if you have some extra extensions and these swivel joints, this is going to make the job a lot easier. We've got all the bolts off on the bottom, and what we're just doing now is we're just taking the grill off. We're gonna need to get the grill off to route the wiring for the winch later. So you basically just stick a screwdriver under each one of these little plastic clips, and then you can pull the top off. Once you get all of these off, the only thing holding the grill on from here is going to be a series of clips along the bottom. We want to unclip the turn signals. Should just pop right out. There we go. Grill is off. Because we're installing the large Xeon winch, and we've got the EVO Pro Series bumper, which recesses the winch into the bumper. What I noticed on mine is that the winch gets so close to the grill, literally cannot pop these clips off when you want to remove your grill. So what I've gone and had to do is I just clipped off. I removed each of these pieces here, and the only clips I have left are the ones around the turn signals. And so what this allows me to do is when I put the grill back on, these are going to clip into place and lock the bottom in, but there's nothing going to be locking the middle section of the grill into place. There's no room for it to be pulled forward where the Xeon winch is going to sit because it's so close to the grill. And honestly, it really doesn't make a difference. I've had this clipped like that for over a year and I've never had any issues. My recommendation is to go ahead and do it, but I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm just doing a bit of prep on the EVO bumper. The first things you want to do is you want to get this little bracket here. The way EVO sets up the where the winch goes is you can have this bracket on this right side for a standard Fairlead, and that closes the gap and allows you to mount this on. Or they allow for the offset mounting position. The only winch that I know that has an offset is the Warren power plant, the one with the air compressor on it. So we're gonna have the Fairlead mounted up in the center position. So we're gonna take this little bracket, put it on the right hand side, and we're gonna use a hex key. We have a 3/8 inch Allen key, or you could use any hex key, 3/8 inch. And on the back we have a 16 mil socket. Once we have this done, I'm gonna mount this Fairlead onto the front. Basically, you wanna do this step before you mount the bumper onto the Jeep. If you forget to put the Fairlead and the alignment bracket on before you put the bumper on, you're gonna have a really difficult time doing out the bolts and mounting your Fairlead onto the bumper. So make sure you get this bracket installed first and put your Fairlead on before you put your bumper onto the Jeep. We're just going to bolt on the Fairlead now. It bolts from the back, so the bolt goes through from the back. This is a 16 mil head. The cap, see, it has a nice, more finished looking cap. This is a 17 mil. Now your Fairlead and hardware may be different. This is a standard Warren Fairlead that we powder coated black. Looks nice and clean on there. Just make sure when you're snugging it up, it isn't sitting to the top or bottom, that it is centered height-wise, that you have good alignment with this other bolt if you really like everything to look perfect, and you don't want it hanging below the bottom of the bumper here. So before we install the winch, we have to bolt in this winch plate. It just basically bolts on with 2 bolts, one on each side, and you're gonna take one of these shims and we're gonna slide it into this slot between the frame and the winch plate. And then on the other side, EVO gives you the nut, and the nut is welded onto a little flag. And then that's gonna go in the slot here. So what we're gonna do is lift this up, push the bolt through the shim, through the hole that's already here in the frame, and we're gonna slide this little flag nut into place and do the bolt up. If you powder coated your cradle for your winch, it's gonna be a little tight, so you maybe wanna thread this a little bit to make sure the powder coat in here is not impeding your bolt. And this is just a 3/4 inch bolt, and we're gonna use a regular 3/4 inch wrench on it. All right, we're just gonna throw the bumper on here with the winch plate still loose, lining it up to the holes in the frame and the back of the winch plate. All right, so we're just going to bolt these the frame bolts down. There's 8 of them. We've tightened down the bolt here that holds the winch tray, and we've got 2 bolts here, 2 bolts on the other side over here, and we're just gonna tighten those all down. One thing we've noticed here is that, and I had the same problem on mine, these holes here don't completely line up with the bumper and the winch plate, so I think we're gonna have to clearance these a little bit with the drill just to allow for some room for the winch bolts and the bolt for the skid plate to go through here. Okay, so we're just going to put a couple bolts through here. We're gonna use there's 4 bolts. We're gonna use the 2 on the right here and the 2 on the right here. These are for bolting on the skid plate. So the way that the winch sits, the left side bolts, these are the ones that the winch are gonna bolt to, and the right hand side bolts are where the skid plate is gonna go. This bolt hole lines up with the Fairlead here, and this bolt hole lines up with the Fairlead bolt. So those are the bolts you wanna leave open for your winch, and use the bolt holes to the right of them for your skid plate. Okay, so we just finished bolting the skid plate on. EVO gives you a nice slot here in the skid plate to get your extension, your socket extension up into there to be able to do that bolt. And there's also room for doing that as well. We're gonna bolt on the winch now. 2 of the bolts are easily accessible at the back of the winch, but the front 2, we're gonna use the 2 slots in the skid plate. We're gonna get the bolt up in there and use our socket and extension to bolt that down. Alright guys, we just finished installing the bumper. We've got all the winch mounted up. Everything is ready to go. We finished buttoning it all up. And so this install is complete. As always guys, thanks so much for watching this week's video. I appreciate anyone who's subscribed to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you're returning back to the channel, please subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'm uploading new videos every week. And check me out over on Instagram, Casey_250. We'll see you guys next time.